and rapping again. Whatever.
Yo, what's going on, guys? I know I haven't made a video in the last week or so. I did drop a video the previous weekend, but it was from actually 2 weeks ago training. I was a little backed up, but I'm back with another video. I've been slacking, to say the least. I'm gonna hold myself accountable and be transparent here. And a lot has happened, man. And by a lot, I mean just like a lot of great things have happened. If you, again, like I said, if you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you probably already know. But if you don't, drum roll. The boy is sponsored by Rain Total Body Fuel. Yes, I am. I'm not playing. No, this is not a full athlete sponsorship. Yes, it is a true sponsorship though. So I know you might think there's no way. How could you be sponsored? There is a way. Really anybody who's striving to be a content creator or some type of athlete can be a Rain sponsor, but they only allow a select few. So they do it through the Rain Warriors program. This is a small program that they started. They did this when they first were becoming a big company. And what they did is they bring on so many people that are aspiring content creators and in fitness. And basically what they do is they allow you to sign up for this program, but you have to do so many fulfillments, which is one of the ones I'm going to do today with this video. You have to make so many posts on Instagram, so many stories, so many videos, things like that, and post it and then tag them and things like that. I will say they've been great. No, I'm not sponsored like Half Thor Bjornsson or any of the big strongman guys or the CrossFit guys, or even people like I know Luke Kuechly was a new guy. If y'all don't know who that is, he played for Carolina Panthers a few years ago. He was a great linebacker. But so what I mean by that is I'm not on an athlete salary. I'm not to that point yet. Obviously, I shouldn't be. I don't think I deserve to be on that pedestal yet. I haven't proven anything, but this is my opportunity to prove. So if you haven't seen that video, it is on TikTok and Instagram. They sent me 100 Rains. It was like 8 cases of Rain. Sent me a bunch of other stuff. This is actually one of them, and they're amazing, guys. Even before the sponsorship, y'all should know how I feel about Rain, so I shouldn't have to sit here and sway you. Man, go to your local store and get you a Rain, man. But today I got the sour gummy worm, and I'm at the gym right now. We finna get it in. It's week 4. I'm sorry, I had to throw that in there just in case I can't find the right sound, so I can remember what sound I want. But anyway, so I'm at Missing Muscle right now. Week 4 bench. I've had a great week of training. I'm gonna pop up some videos. I had 700 by 3 triple. Boom. 700 for 3. I hit that at midnight last Sunday, the night before Labor Day. So I didn't have to drive all the way over back to work because I didn't go back to work until Wednesday. So I hit my 700 triple. I hit a 400 triple. Bang. Video. I don't know if I'm putting it right there. I'm finna look stupid. But anyway, 400 triple. I even had a 410 single. I won't show that. It's on Instagram. It was a fatigue single. And deadlifts this week, I had a 550 triple. Wasn't great. I'm not showing that one. But it was back out in Picayune. Again, I don't have a set gym I'm training at. I am going to be training at Fitness Mafia Athletics. And so it's nothing to do with the gym itself. It just has to do with the environment. I'm bouncing back and forth. They haven't fully finished the gym yet. And so I'm kind of tucked away in a corner while I'm deadlifting. No excuse though. So I hit the 550 for 3. And then today we got a big set of 4. It's going to be a huge PR. I PR'd last week on week 3 with 375. So this week is gonna be even bigger PR from my previous. So I'm really happy with how bench is going. But I want to check in with y'all, man. I'm gonna get this video out. I promise you on everything I stand for. I am gonna bring my ass home, and I'm going to the house, and I'm gonna edit this video. I am gonna edit this video tonight. I promise, because I have to get programs done for my athletes. So I'm gonna go ahead and just knock this YouTube video out tonight and get it done. I'm getting it out tonight, man. But anyway, with that being said, I am gonna get the YouTube video out tonight. and I don't even want to say this because it's going to sound wrong, but I was inspired. Not that I needed to be inspired to do videos. I've been doing content this whole time. I've actually been on the TikTok grind. Y'all need to go follow that. It's the same as my Instagram. It's Strength and Big No. But Dylan Squats, if y'all don't know him, he's pretty big on TikTok. I'll pop his stuff up right here. He posted a thing, was getting back on YouTube. I know he used to post some videos. He kind of been off and on. I think he posted his first video a couple weeks ago, and I think he's posting another one. Don't hold me to it, Dylan. I seen my man Dylan last weekend at one of my athletes' comps in Louisiana. I seen him post a little clip on TikTok. So I was like, you know what, man? Let me get on here. So shout out to my man Dylan. You know, his videos look really good. I need to know what he's recording on. But besides that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. I'm going to go in here and we're going to get straight to work, man. So I'll see y'all in the gym. What's going on, guys? So just got done with bench, fixed the move on accessories. I actually think I'm gonna record accessories, except I'm gonna do it on my phone. I already put my camera up and it's real low on battery, and I want to be able to go straight home and get stuff off the camera. So I'm gonna do it on my phone, which is really not a problem because I have the phone in the YouTube form. So it's gonna mesh well, but the white balance is gonna be different. So that's like the coloring. So you can tell, like on my videos I record on my camera, the white balance is different. So I get a darker look, and I can mess with the color. This you don't have all that access on an iPhone, so it'll be slightly different, but it won't be bad. It's literally just gonna be a few clips with some accessories, nothing bad. But man, bench felt great. I didn't feel 100%, which is insane. That my bench felt like that, and that just goes to show that bench is skyrocketing. So I know, some of you might say, well, I know you deadlift isn't moving well, and which I don't know if I talked to y'all about deadlift, but it's been but it's also, like I said, I've been over there back and forth, so it's kind of just lying on a day where and I'm not it's lying on a day in a place where I don't really have a true deadlift platform, so it's a little rough, but it is what it is. We got to work in anyway. But all three lifts cannot just skyrocket once you get so far into your career. I'm 5.5 years into this now. Actually, this would be, I would say 5. It's 4 since I've made my like real debut into powerlifting, because September 2021 was the first time I did USAPL meet. So, 4 years, 5.5, you want to say true powerlifting training. So, I mean, once you get past that like rookie gains, it's hard to have all three push like that. You'll have blocks where they'll all go, but then, they might move a little bit. But this one just happens to be bench is skyrocketing. Squats kind of there. It isn't skyrocketed yet, but we're working on some things. And deadlift is just taking us track. But at the end of the day, you're trying to build a total. So it is what it is. But stop yapping. I'm going to go hit these accessories and we'll be done. All right, what's going on, guys? Just finished up with accessories. Like I said, I did record accessories with the phone. I really thought I got some good shots, so I'm really excited to see how that turned out. I'm probably really just gonna mash them up, to be honest with you. Put a little song behind it. Might throw the song in there that I was listening to during accessories. Y'all gonna be surprised. But anyway, man, everything felt great today. Again, like I said, I wasn't 100%. Was stalled for like 30 to 40 minutes before I could train. So I got here and then ended up losing my phone. So I got here ready to run in there and train. Like I literally started rolling, warming up, like within 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes of being here because I went to the bathroom. And I'm talking about as soon as I went to go look at my phone to get it set up, could not find it. Not exactly sure how what happened, but one of the guys there that I know, he's real cool. He didn't mean to take it, but I literally went to the cameras after like searching for like 15 minutes. I looked everywhere. I just had a feeling someone grabbed it because I know where I set it. I don't carry it with me while I'm walking around. I literally, it's either on the tripod or I don't have it. So apparently in the video, this guy ended up accidentally taking it, and he said he had his phone in his truck, so he knew it wasn't his. But in his mind, he was like, "Oh, there's my phone." He took it, but he ended up getting back to me. He just had to drive back. So I just went ahead and finished the rest of the warm-up process while he was driving back and got the bench set up. Really not that big of a deal, but stalled me for a second. And then, I was a little more sleepy today than usual. So I'm gonna talk to my coach about it because I'm honestly excited that if I'm coming to the gym yawning, tired, especially with me having to wake up earlier for work today than I usually would, so I lost about 45 minutes to an hour of sleep than I usually would have. That coming to the gym, and I had a drive here, which again, these are all excuses. So if I had a bad day, I had a bad day. It is what it is, but I had a great day. Bench was good. I didn't hit the top end that he prescribed, but I was in the range. I was like in the middle. The top end he gave me was 182.5 kilos, which is 403. And I did 397, 180 kilos, which really not that far off, to be honest with you. But I will say, y'all gonna see in the YouTube video before my coach sees it, I was supposed to hit a top set of 4, and I literally knew that, but for some reason, because Sundays were top sets of 3 for the last however many weeks, I literally got in to do bench, smoked the 397 for 3 reps, and put it up. Went to my phone, literally not even 60 seconds, went to my phone, was unraveling my wrist wraps, and was gonna put the weight into the sheet and seeing I had to do 4. So I ran over there and did the 4th one, and I did record it because I was like, I need my coach to see this. It's basically a top set of 4 because I did it, and then if you look at the top set of 3, I definitely had another rep in me, and this is my week 4, so it's the heaviest, or the highest intensity I'm going until another like 5-week period. So, but anyway, everything felt great, and then on top of that, that's like a 35 or 34 pound PR for 4. Like I said, last week was a PR. That was like a 15 pound PR. This week's like a 35. Let me make sure I'm doing the math right. The most I've ever hit for 4 reps is 365. Yeah, 365. It'd be like 360. Yeah, most I've ever hit for is like 360, 365. So I did like 375-ish last week, or 380, and I did 397 this week, so that's a huge PR. I'd have to look back and see what I said to my coach. I found it last week whenever I hit it, but huge PRs all across the board. We're not even in the singles yet, which is crazy, so hopefully I can translate it. And then on top of that, did the 413 fatigue single, smooth, and then turned around and hit my first set of back downs was a 5% drop for my top set, 170 kilos, 374 pounds, which would still be a 10 pound PR for more than I've ever touched for 4 reps, which is insane. I'm hitting it on a back down. Now, I got to get my conditioning up a little bit more with my strength because I can only do that for 1 set, and I did another 5% drop. So, but anyway, a lot of yapping. Trying to fill the YouTube video up. Besides that, guys, I'm really happy with how everything's going. I did see that he updated my week. It had to have been between the time that I left the house to now. So I do have a week 0 next week, which is just like a deload week. Not exciting. still gonna record my SBD Sunday, and then I'll get that out within the week. But my goal is to get this video out like literally for this weekend, so that's my goal. But besides that, guys, I appreciate y'all for like, comment, subscribe, share, like do all those things. I appreciate if you do. If you don't, that's fine, as long as you go buy a Rain. Go buy a Rain energy drink, and I'll be okay. But I appreciate all you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get something to eat and get home, and I'll see you guys next time.